Hello, everybody. I'm Vasilis, Tsolis, co-founder of Cognitiv. It's a pleasure to be here. So let's talk about law. And to understand how dysfunctional and complex the legal system is nowadays, we have to go back to the roots. So back to the roots, in Roman times, the Senate in the Republic managed to consolidate all the legislation into 12 laws, just 12 laws. And they named them as the tables, the 12 tables. So even Cicero was very proud of himself that he could manage to memorize everything off by heart. And go fast forward to 2016, we calculated and there are 300,000 laws in European Union zone. And if you calculate how much case law there is over here, there's around 10 million items, 10 million texts. Case law is the judgments that the courts are releasing for interpretation of legislation and other matters. So how can you manage this situation? How is it possible to read this text and also manage change? Because legislation is changing rapidly on many regions and for many verticals and horizontals. It's very important to understand that your legal advisors actually don't have this ability. I mean, it's time to understand that how many law firms you bring on the game, or you have in-house departments for any kind of reasons, they will not manage this amount of information. And it's a time for transformation. It's time to understand that there is a huge risk. Companies understand that, obviously. And we have to go the matter further. And that's exactly what Cognitiv Plus is doing. It's an artificial intelligence platform. We focus on legal data, giving straight insights from that. And we're working with universities, collaborating for having state-of-the-art technology. And the way we're doing it is we're using machine learning, as some people understand, to using artificial intelligence techniques. So for now, we have two solutions. The first solution is the contract analytics. That means it's a machine learning solution that extracts clauses or extracts insights automatically from your contracts. So for instance, the limit of liability, if you have on your contracts a clause as that, we extracting automatically from all of them. And we also extracting specific insights. So if you have a limit of liability as a value, we're going to extract the value, we're going to tell you. And if there's no value, we also tell you that. Further, we're doing the regulatory compliance analytics. We compare a jurisdiction legislation, and we monitor every change. And if there's a change that affects you, we're going to tell you that where exactly is taking place. For instance, Privacy Act, we're going to tell you that it affects 1,000 contracts and policies, and we're going to tell you it affects you on those clauses and on those paragraphs, very specific. So obviously, having these two strong foundations, the applications are limitless. We can do merger and acquisitions, due diligence, automating your contract analysis and analytics, payment analytics, and ingredients monitor for pharmaceuticals that are very keen to make sure that all the vendors and third parties are up to date and following the policies and the current regulation. So where's the area we're focusing now? We're focusing on companies that are regulated most. And we're doing that as insurance, banking, finance, utilities, and pharmaceuticals, of course. Companies that actually under attack from new regulations. And for instance, just to bring some addition here, even fintech startups, you making your business plan based on a regulatory assumption. This can change. You have to know what's going to happen in the future. Change is very crucial here, and you cannot control it. So thank you very much. That's from me.